The reality of this video is that I am currently business on the top, pajamas on the bottom. Now, I don't know if you'd call that productive, but I think I would. Best of both worlds. Hey guys, and welcome back to my channel. So for today's video, I'm going to be telling you ways to stay productive during 2021. Now, the start of the year has been slightly productive for me, but I want to make it a lot better because I have a feeling this year is going to be potentially just as challenging as the last. So I've got a list of things on my laptop here and we are going to go through them. So there's not really any order to these at all. I'm just going to be reading them off and explaining why I think these things will make you more productive. But we're just going to dive straight in and we're going to start with making your bed. Now, I hate making my bed because I think, what's the point? I'm going to get back in it anyway. But making your bed and having that space tidy where you start your day and you literally started off the right way just sets you up for success for the rest of the day. And I think making your bed is like one of the best things you can do for yourself because you just feel good, you feel fresh. And even if you don't make your bed and you're just airing it for a day, making it look tidy is also not a bad thing. The second thing is having a shower. Now, I shower every day just because I love it. It just makes me feel refreshed, rejuvenated, ready to go. Obviously, if baths are your things, do that, honey, go for it. But I just find showers are a lot more energizing. So I'll wake up first thing in the morning, either I'll eat breakfast first or I'll go and have a shower, and it just like gets me ready for the day, gets me started for the day. It feels like I've washed yesterday away and we are ready to get rumbling and rolling to get all of the stuff done that I need to. My third productivity tip, which should also just be something that you're doing anyway, is to drink water. By staying hydrated, you're giving your brain the best chance to make sure that it is working and in full function so that you can get everything that you need to done. Obviously, if you need a little bit of energy or if you're a coffee or a tea person, you're more than welcome to have those, but I feel like water is so important and people often forget to drink it a lot of the time. But like, water keeps you alive. Water is great. We are so blessed to just have water coming out of taps. So just like have a drink of water, get yourself started, cleanse your body and get nice and fresh for the day. This next one I really need to do for myself, but it is give your body enough sleep. Now, I have the absolute worst sleeping schedule. I'm really trying to work on it. I go to bed so late, wake up so late, which then minimizes like what I can do in the day. I just find that when it gets dark, I don't have as much motivation. So making sure that you give yourself enough sleep. Apparently sleep before midnight is really important. I don't know the science behind that, but apparently it is. I've been told it by multiple people. So making sure that you get enough sleep is really, really good for you. There are like certain amounts of sleep that you have to get for different ages. I'm sure you can Google them. I do not remember them off the top of my head. Learned it in psychology though, so that's one good thing psych did for me. But yeah, so just getting yourself in bed, relaxing and making sure that you wake up nice and well rested and without ridiculous bags under your eyes like mine today. My next productivity tip is actually in regards to getting things done, and this is to dedicate time slots or time block your day. Now, I have a great app for this on my phone, which I downloaded the other day and I've started using recently. It is literally called Time Block. So this is the app here. It gives you the whole day and you can literally just time block everything that you want to get done. If you have work, what you're doing in the morning, what time you want to wake up, stuff like that. You can schedule in appointments, and then it gives you like other times of the day where you have free time to do things, which I think is so great. Like, saves paper. It does get you potentially stuck on your phone, so you do have to be a little bit wary of that, but it's a good way to sort yourself out without really abusing Earth's resources by doing it all on paper. Similarly, the next tip that I have for you is to make sure that you take breaks. Taking breaks is really important because it gives you energy, it gives you time to have food, drink water, make sure you're looking after yourself, bathroom breaks, all of those kind of things to make sure that you are actually spending the time that you are dedicating to the thing that you need to do actually doing that thing. Otherwise, you will just be wasting your time staring at like a blank piece of paper, staring at a blank laptop screen, literally having no idea what you're doing. And that little break in between can be the perfect refresher for your brain to be like, okay, let's get this shiz done. The next one I also really need to listen for myself, and it is making sure to keep your space tidy. So that is not having clutter, making sure that you have a space where you can focus on a singular thing. You might want to have like prints on the walls to make sure that you have some sort of inspiration, organized pens and everything like that, but just making sure that overall your space is tidy so that you aren't getting distracted, you can get your stuff done, and just that your mind is fully in the subject that you have at hand. If I'm completely honest, the portion of my room that you are seeing right now is the only clean part of my room. My floor currently looks like my wardrobe, so I definitely do need to take my own advice on this one, but I always know that when my room is tidy, I feel so much better and I get so much more out of my day. This might be the most Mads tip ever, but light a candle, or if you can't light a candle because you're in a dorm or something, then have a reed diffuser or get like a wax melt. So you can get the ones with the candle underneath, or you can get those ones that are electric and they just smelt the wax and it just makes your room smell good. I feel like having scents in a room can just make such a difference. I have way too many candles in here. I've got one on my bookshelf, one on my dresser, another one on my like bedside table. I've got like 6 in my cupboard that I haven't used yet, and I just alternate between them because I love candles personally. I do also have a reed diffuser, which I think is somewhere up here. But basically, scents I find really help. You can also have scents that you associate with getting things done, which can like be triggered in your brain so that when you smell like a vanilla candle, you're like, okay, it is time to get down to work. This smells like my office. This smells like my workspace. This like smell is triggering memories and things around getting stuff done. But I don't know if that made much sense, but light a candle. It makes you feel good as well. The next tip, which probably honestly should have been at the start of the video, is to make a to-do list. Now, having a to-do list that you can cross things off that you have done during the day is just so satisfying. It is amazing to look at it and think, wow, look how much I've accomplished, and it gets you encouraged to keep going and keep accomplishing things. Now, I don't recommend looking at a to-do list the second you wake up because it can be quite discouraging. It can be handy to write it the night before in preparation for the next day, but just by getting up and doing like your normal routine first and then getting into work is a good idea. Otherwise, you're literally waking up and setting yourself up to think, oh no, I have to do all of this stuff, and it seems really discouraging. But having a to-do list and actually ticking it off once you are ready for the day and ready to roll, ready to rumble, is a really good thing to do so that you can feel accomplished. You can cross it off and then you can reward yourself at the end of the day. The next tip is to get dressed into something that makes you feel nice. Now, this does not have to be like, get yourself into a ball gown, do really fancy makeup, get yourself into a really nice dress. This could literally be, get yourself into your comfiest joggers that you have, that you just feel productive in, and put those on and make sure that you feel nice and that you're ready to go. Now, personally, I like doing my makeup because I feel like it is like the start of my day. It's something I've already accomplished, and I just feel like a boss-ass bee when I got my makeup done, and I feel like I'm gonna get shiz done. But if that's not your style, that's fine. If you just want to chuck on your favourite sweats, your favourite jumper, just your favourite t-shirt, and just sit there and like absolutely hammer out your essay or whatever it is that you need to do that. Wear what makes you feel good, wear what makes you feel comfortable. Comfort is key, obviously. Like, I wouldn't be sat here in skinny jeans right now, but make sure that you are comfortable, confident, and just something that makes you feel nice, feel bougie, feel a little bit productive. And my final tip is to reward yourself for being productive. Once you get to the end of the day, you've ticked things off your list, even if it isn't everything, but you've accomplished like more things than you thought you might, or you've just accomplished exactly what you want to get done, or you've ticked off 1 or 2 things on your list. Reward yourself with that. Reward the behavior that you are repeating daily to make sure that you are productive, so that you kind of associate good feelings with those activities. So for example, I would reward myself by watching a movie, which my favourite one would be Angus Songs and Perfect Snogging. That is my guilty pleasure. I would reward myself by having a bath, by spending time watching TV with my family, by playing with my dog for ages, stuff like that. Like, obviously you want to spend time with your family in between and stuff like that if you can, but making sure that you have a big reward for yourself at the end of the day. Maybe it means that you go out for dinner, or you buy yourself a chocolate cake or something. I don't know what your reward wants to be, totally up to you, my personal fave is watching a movie because it means I get to unmake my bed, get in it, cozy up and watch my favourite film, and that is totally the best reward I could have with my dog by my side, obviously. But rewarding yourself makes sure that you are appreciative of all of the effort that you have put in to get all of this stuff done. So I believe that ended up being 11 tips overall, so I hope all of these productivity tips help you throughout 2021 so that you can get all your stuff done, you can be the best version of yourself this year, because that is what we are all striving for. 2021 is the year we are going to be the biggest boss ass bees ever and get all of our stuff done. I really hope that you enjoyed this video. If you did, please make sure to smash a huge thumbs up, comment down below and subscribe so that you join our little family, and I will see you in the next one, and hopefully I take these tips on with me and we remain productive for the rest of the year, because I've got a lot on my plate, let me tell you that. My plate is full, honey. It is like Thanksgiving.